What's the coldest thing someone has ever said about your child? My family was living in a long-term hotel that felt more like an apartment building. We had moved from another state and only planned to stay a few months while we looked for a house. But the area was beautiful, the building was safe, and everything we needed was nearby. A few months slowly turned into almost a year. Over time, the place became a real community. People knew each other's names, shared food, watched each other's kids, and talked in the hallways like neighbors. Some of the staff even lived there. It didn't feel like a temporary place anymore. It felt like home. My son is autistic and has struggled with serious mental health issues for most of his life. During that year, he was hospitalized 3 different times because of suicidal thoughts. As a parent, it was terrifying, but the people in the building were kind and never judged him. The manager even talked with him sometimes about rocks because he loves collecting them. Once he made her a little handmade card and she thanked him for it. Then one afternoon, she walked toward me in the hallway with a serious look on her face. No smile, no small talk. She stopped in front of me and told me we had 48 hours to leave. I thought there had to be some mistake. We had lived there almost a year. We paid on time and never caused problems. So I asked why. She looked at me and said my son was suicidal and therefore a liability to the hotel. Then she said something I will never forget. If he commits suicide, what will happen to the hotel? I felt like the ground dropped under me. This was the same woman who talked with him about rocks and thanked him for the card he made, but now she wasn't looking at him like a child who was struggling. She was looking at him like a business risk. Then I started noticing other families packing. Suitcases were rolling down the hall. Kids were crying in the lobby. One by one, people were also being told they had 48 hours to leave. Later, we found out the real reason. The owners wanted to turn the hotel into a more upscale place and double the prices, so they pushed out the families who had been living there. My family was lucky because we had the resources to move, but many others didn't. I watched neighbors lose their homes overnight and move into cheap motels or even leave the state completely. I reported everything to the housing authority, and the case has been open for almost 2 years now because that building wasn't just a hotel to us. For a while, it was a home, and someone decided profit mattered more than the people who lived there.